I feel as though I've lived 1,000 lives, but no life has been more visceral, more real, more graphic than the one I'm living, we're living right now. My main goal for this space and for my creativity has been to document my life and inspire others. Those are the goals. I document in an analog way, I document in a digital way. I'm trying to leave my mark, to leave a record that I've been here. But it feels as though the more you try to make your mark on the world, the more the world tries to make sure that you don't. Sometimes it feels like the world and the things that are happening and the people are trying to take you out. And sometimes I don't know what to do with that. But I do know that having this feeling life so viscerally, seeing what we're seeing in this present time, the chaos, the craziness, all of it makes it very hard to be creative. Some days I don't want to get out of bed. Some days I just want to cover my face with my pillow and scream. Some days I want to punch somebody in the back of the head. But then I remember that some of the most beautiful art comes from adversity. And as long as I'm here, as long as I'm breathing, there's a purpose. I have something to do, and I best be getting to doing it. So yeah, I've been gone for a minute, trying to figure things out, trying to understand what life is right now. Just trying some days to just live and to survive. And I haven't been documenting. I can barely read. Have not been able to really read since January 20th, really since before that, but really since January 20th. Everything seems like it's upside down. Everything seems backwards. It feels very much like we're in the Twilight Zone. And while I should have been documenting that, I don't know what that type of documentation would have looked like, because it would have been a lot of incoherent rants and randomness and ugliness and meanness, and that is not something that needs to be put out into the world, because we already have enough of that, right? So recently I took a trip. My hubby had a work trip and I decided to tag along, and we decided to take a train, which was an adventure. And then being on the trip was an adventure. And then I had my first real Disney World experience, which really wasn't that real because I only spent 24 hours and I didn't even go to Magic Kingdom, but I did see Happily Ever After. And I just sat with myself for a long time, for a lot of hours during the day, trying to figure out, where do I go from here? I have so much to show you guys. There are so many things that have happened, positive things, and so many things on the horizon that I want to do and that I'm ready for. Focusing and not being distracted by all that's going on, and also still the things in your own life that you have to take care of, and figuring out which is more important and what you should be doing. Like, all of those things were at the forefront. And now I think I have a little more clarity, and I think I have found a way to chronicle my life and talk to you guys and come back to this space with a little more levity than I had just even a couple weeks ago, and get back to the business of being soft and having elevated living experiences and discovering things and being creative. I think I'm ready to come back to that, because I need it just as much as other people enjoy it. I need it too. This is not just for you, it's for me too. So we decided to get on a train, not just any train, the auto train. We decided to get on a train from Virginia to Florida, my hubby, myself, and our vehicle. And it took us about 24 hours. He spent most of the time working, and I spent most of the time trying to figure out what it is that I want to do with my life. Did I figure out my life and everything that I'm supposed to do? No, of course I didn't. But it was really nice to just be somewhere where no one knew me, where I could think about things and put things in perspective without any real interruptions. And it was also nice to discover something that's been around forever, but that is somewhat new to me. We're at Disney! Yes, folks, at the ripe old age of 54, I have discovered Disney World. Ironically, Disney World is also 54. We share a birth year. I just scratched the surface, but it was a nice, fun time after just being by myself for most of the week and being really quiet. It was kind of nice to be around people, to be a little loud, and to experience a little bit of the Disney magic. Now, I'm from Los Angeles, and I have been to Disneyland more times than I can count. But that was years ago, and Disney World is just on a whole different level. We visited Disney Springs, and we ate at the California Grill on the modern resort, the contemporary resort, the Disney Contemporary Resort. And you can watch the fireworks every night from the 15th floor at the California Grill. The food was excellent. The show was amazing. I was emotional, y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And you know what? If the Lord says the same, I'm going back because I want to experience the full experience. I want to go to Epcot. I want to go to the Magic Kingdom. I want to see everything. I don't ride rides, but I want to see the things. And while I don't think we will be taking the auto train back for our next trip, the auto train was a very interesting experience as well. I'm a train girl. My hubby is not a train person. He had not done the train. So for him, this was new. And we will more than likely take the train again because it could be a very interesting way to travel. I love it. I've done it across country several times. He's still getting used to it. So while I didn't vlog very much on this trip and I don't have a whole lot of footage, I did take a ton of pictures, and I am really enjoying doing photography again. So that's something that you'll see coming up as well. Like I said, I don't know where we're going from here, but I do know at least now the engine is moving. We are going somewhere, just don't know where. Anyway, that's all for this video. I just wanted to touch bases and let you guys know that I am somewhat back. And those of you who were asking from my last short, from my short that I posted, I appreciate you immensely for asking. And yes, I've been away, but now I'm back. It may be for just a few videos, it may be for a little while, or it may be forever. Hit the notification bell, like this video, follow me, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in seeing where we go from here. All right, I will see you in the next one.